Bad news. We looked like shit on Sunday. Good news. The Lions are worse. It's just like, oh man, god damn it. So there's a reason, week in and week out, I give you guys 3 things the Eagles need to do to win the game. And these are like little mini game plans, you know what I mean? Based off of statistics and fact. Number 1 against the Packers, get after the quarterback. Trent Cole, Jaquay Parker, nice job, but where were you guys in the second half? Key to victory number 2, I said it last week and I'll say it again. Offensive line. Holy shit. Clay Matthews is flat out kicking your ass. I told you one of those linebackers were coming. Besides Michael Vick's over 100 yards rushing, you guys sucked in the run game. And you're letting your quarterback get face planted into the turf. And special teams. Green Bay's getting 31.2 yards per kick return. That was 4th best on opening day. You know, it's just, come on, guys. Alright, so now that week 1's done and over with, who do we got up next? Detroit? You brought me all the way out here to talk about the Lions. Alright, let's see. The Detroit Lions are a team that plays professional American football, or at least they try to. They play in Michigan, and they're not a very good team. In fact, they stink. They are bad. Like, really bad. Like Detroit Lions bad. Oh yeah. And look, I'm a guy that prides himself on knowing the ins and outs of the opposing team. But the Detroit Lions, a team that's averaged 3 wins over the last 3 seasons, I got better things to do. I mean, seriously, what do you want me to do up here? Talk about how they had the 1st and the 2nd overall pick in consecutive drafts? Or maybe talk about how they had the 32nd overall defense last year? I'm not previewing the Lions. I'm not doing it. A, I'm a busy man. B, I got better shit to do. C, it's hard to talk intelligently about a football team when I'm not even sure they know what the hell they're doing. I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Talk about how mediocre Matthew Stafford's rookie season was? Which, by the way, he's not even playing in this game. Or do what? Do what? Talk about how well Calvin Johnson did against the Bears? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's stupid. Get those goddamn stats off the screen. Instead, I'll put my 2 cents in on what everyone else is talking about in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia loves them a quarterback controversy. But believe me, this is the last fucking thing we needed. Alright, so let's break this thing down, alright? And this isn't commentary, this isn't just my opinion, this is what it is, alright? So the sooner we can all just accept it, the quicker we can move on. First and foremost, I'm not gonna lie to you or pretend or blow rainbows out my asshole and make you think that what Kevin Kolb did on Sunday was a good thing. We expect better. You expect better. I expect better. The rest of the Philadelphia Eagles fans expect better. Because the Eagles had to make a lot of unpopular moves to make you the number 1 quarterback. And 5 for 10 for 24 yards? That ain't gonna cut it. But then again, I'm not gonna sit here and crucify Kevin Kolb for 1 bad half of football against a good defense on the first game of the year and only his 3rd start at quarterback. And on the flip side, we got Michael Vick. Hey Mike, good job out there. Damn near led us to the comeback. 175 yards passing, a touchdown, and over 100 yards rushing. I'll take that any day. But let's make no bones about it. Michael Vick is a rental quarterback for the 2010 season. Because you guys got until about March of 2011. And he's gone, baby. Because once he hits free agency, Michael Vick is going to command more money than the Eagles are going to be willing to throw at him. And Michael Vick wants to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. As well he should. But as long as Kevin Kolb's in Philadelphia, that's not going to happen. So no, I'm not happy with Kevin Kolb's performance. But I'm not ready to push the panic button yet. And I applaud Michael Vick for his valiant performance in the second half against the Green Bay Packers. but it's only a temporary fix. But in the newspaper, on the television, here in Philadelphia and across the country, all anybody's talking about is Kevin Kolb sucks, put Vic in. But Michael Vick's not smart enough to run a West Coast offense. We never should have traded Donovan. He only played one bad half of football. You like this hand motion? This is the hand motion for the voice when people annoy me. I mean, first of all, am I the only one that feels, I don't know, a little bit fortunate that we got both these quarterbacks on our roster? And haven't we, as a fan base, learned from our mistakes about the way we treated Donovan McNabb? Seriously, 1 week McNabb does really well, and it's like, thank God McNabb's our quarterback. And then the next week he goes ahead and has a bad game. And then it's all about, we got to get rid of Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb can't get the job done. I mean, constantly, over the last 5 years, back and forth, talking good and bad about our quarterback. We even booed the guy at draft day. And this is the strangest part about it, because you got the McNabb fans that want nothing more than to see Kevin Kolb fail. You've got the Kolb fans who, when Michael Vick is in the game, want nothing more than to see Michael Vick fail. And then you got the Michael Vick fans who think that Vick should have started all along and once again want nothing more than to see Kevin Kolb fail. I mean, it's like no matter who's in the game, half of the fan base wants to see the quarterback do poorly. Come on, Jesus Christ. Listen, Philadelphia, listen to your boy E-Rock for a second. Here's a novel idea. Let's just throw our support behind whatever quarterback's under center for our team. Alright, so now that that's done and over with, who are we playing again? Here is how the Philadelphia Eagles win this football game. And can you pay attention this time? Key to victory numero uno. Feeling a little shady. A little shady. Let's really see what LaShawn McCoy can do in this offense. Now granted, last week he did lead the Eagles in rushing yards, receptions, and receiving yards, but none of those were very impressive. Now granted, the Detroit Lions defense did hold Matt Forte last week to only 50 yards rushing, but they did let him loose for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns in the passing game. Whatever happened to the screen pass? Little toss to the outside around the tackle. I mean, how many times do I gotta watch LaShawn McCoy try to run it in between the tackles and get crushed? Jamal Jackson's out for the year. Leonard Weaver's out for the year. Andy, I give you credit for trying, but we just ain't got the hardware to do it. Let's get shady in some open space and really see what this kid can do. Key to victory number 2. Shaun Hill. That's it. Shaun Hill. I should be saying that like I'm wagging a chew toy in front of a bunch of hungry dogs. Go get him. Key to victory number 3, the quarterback position. Look, there's nothing I would love more than to let Kevin Kolb regain some of that confidence he lost against the Packers against a shitty Detroit Lions defense. And first of all, we're playing the Lions. Second of all, we know Michael Vick can run this offense. Third of all, you know, that word concussion, it's a funny word nowadays. If it were like a really big game, I would say go ahead and put Kevin Kolb in there. But against the Lions, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Especially when you look back at the 2009 season and we watched Brian Westbrook back from 1 concussion and he suffered another one. And no matter what quarterback it is, I said this earlier, we as a fan base should throw our undying support behind them. Let's get rid of the negativity. Let's get rid of the favoritism. Let's get rid of the ill feelings. Let's get rid of the fucking I told you so attitude. Let's get rid of the racism. Because let's face it, some of it has to deal with that. And let's get down to supporting our starting quarterback. So here it is, the Mighty E-Rock's Week 2 prediction. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know about you, but I'm fucking starving. Facebook Friday prize for this week is an Eagles mini helmet autographed by defensive end Darryl Tapp. And also a program for the 2010 home opener against the Packers, autographed by 2 of the Eagles cheerleaders. So there you go. Check out my Facebook page on Friday morning to see the question for Facebook Friday. And if you win, it was probably a lucky guess. Right, Drew?